Hello, I have returned. Dun, 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 dun. I'll be back. Oh. All right. Jacob blessed Joseph's sons. Now it came to pass after these things that Joseph was told, "Indeed, your father is sick." And he took with him his two sons, Manasseh and Ephraim. And Jacob was told, "Look, your son Joseph is coming to you." And Israel strengthened himself and sat up on the bed. Then Jacob said to Joseph, "God Almighty appeared to me at Lazarus in the land of Canaan and blessed me. And he said to me, Behold, I will make your fruitful and multiply you. I will make all you multiply. I'll make of you a multiple of people, and give this land to your descendants after you as an everlasting possession. Now your two sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, who were born to you in the land of Egypt before I came to you in Egypt, are mine. As Reuben and Simeon, they shall be mine. Your offspring whom you begot after them shall be yours. They will be called by the name of their brothers in their inheritance. But as for me, when I come from Paddan, Rachel died beside me in the land of Canaan on the way. When there was but a little distance to go to Ephraim, I buried her there on the way to Ephraim, that is Bethlehem. Then Israel saw Joseph's two sons and said, Who are these? And Joseph said to his fathers, They are my sons, whom God has given me in this place. And he said, Please bring them to me, and I will bless them. Now the eyes of Israel were dim with age, so that he could not see. Then Joseph brought them near him, and he kissed them and embraced them. And Israel said to Joseph, I had not thought to see your face, but in fact God has also shown me your offspring. So Joseph brought them from beside his knees, and he bowed down with his face to the earth. Joseph took them both, Ephraim with his right hand toward Israel's left hand, and Manasseh with his left hand towards Israel's right hand, and brought them near him. Then Israel stretched out his right hand and laid on Ephraim's head, who was the younger, and his left hand on Manasseh's head, guiding his hands knowingly, for Manasseh was the firstborn. And he blessed Joseph and said, God before whom my fathers Abraham and Isaac walked, the God has fed me all my life long to this day. The angel who has redeemed me from all evil, bless the lads. Let my name be named upon them, and the name of my fathers Abraham and Isaac, and let them grow into a multitude amongst the earth. Now when Joseph saw that his father laid his right hand on the hand of Ephraim, it displeased him. So he took the hold of father's hand to remove it from Ephraim's hand to Manasseh's head. And Joseph said to his father, Not so, my father, for this one is the firstborn. Put your right hand on his head. But his father refused and said, I know, my son, I know. He also shall become people, and he also shall be great. But truly his younger brother shall be greater than he, and his descendants shall become multitude on nations. So he blessed them that day, saying, By you Israel will bless, saying, May God make you as Ephraim as Manasseh. And thus he set Ephraim before Manasseh. And then Israel said to Joseph, Behold, I am dying, but God will be with you and bring you back to the land of your fathers. Moreover, I have given to you one portion above your brothers, which I took from the hand of the Ammonite with my sword and my bow. And that was the words of Jacob. I noticed one thing. If you notice something interesting. All down this family line, it went all the way down to David. And you realize David was the youngest There's a pattern here because David was the youngest in the family, Jesse's family. He was not the oldest. He was the youngest. Jacob was the youngest in his family, and he was blessed. So was Ephraim, who was the youngest. If you notice a pattern here, the youngest ended up ruling over the older ones, which is very surprising. But I think it was in God's plan for that to happen. I mean, it wouldn't be surprising going all the way down to David's line, all the way down to where, Jesus was born, that the ones that ended up ruling over the families were probably the youngest. Actually, that's true, because think about now, King David's son Solomon, who was the youngest, also became king and ruled over. So, yeah, I think it was in God's plan for the youngest whole entire time to rule over the oldest. Which is very interesting to see that pattern. But that's pretty cool to see that if you read, study, learn the word, then you'll figure out interesting things in the Bible. Always learn something new every day in the Bible, which is good. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this wonderful message that was provided about Jacob, blessing the sons of Joseph. And Father, help us take this word to heart, Father, and also help us take your loving word to heart too, Father. In Jesus' heavenly name, amen. I will talk to you later. Bye.